What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Setting the Stage. In this episode, I'm going to teach you guys what happens when you don't pay attention. Because in the last episode, I said that the ship was done. What I didn't know, however, was that there was a wall in the back missing, and the chest still had a important thing, and 10 obsidian. Which, if you are even a slightly experienced Minecraft player, you'll know what 10 obsidian means. So, for those of you who have never played Minecraft or never went to the Nether, let me just point this out right now. Well, I pretty much already spoiled it. So, for those of you who didn't realize that, let me just be blunt. We're building another portal today. So, that's all sorts of fun, huh? Okay, so it looks like everything here is doing well. So, I'm going to go on ahead and, excuse you? Thank you. I'm gonna go on ahead and set the portal at these coordinates that I'm popping up now. So, 3049 and 3050 are the places where the bottom of that portal happens to be. So right here and right here. Then, using some string, I'm going to be putting 3 block tall pillars, and then I'm going to do this and this. So, essentially, this makes a big obsidian window. But, as you can see, the method of just simply placing these blocks isn't enough to make another portal. So, what I'm going to have to do instead, for those of you who are only just getting into the series and don't know how to make another portal, is I need to take a flint and steel striker and basically set that window ablaze. Except the fire's not going to stay there. Instead, it's going to basically make the portal version of a bubble within a bubble wand. So, and by the way, for those of you who are experienced and know exactly what I'm talking about, this is not the message for you. This is a message for the newbies out there who are only just getting into Minecraft, and for those that don't yet know how to make a nether portal. So just bear with me as I chat with the newbies right quick, and then I'll get back to you. Deal? Okay. So, I have heard that fire aspect will set to like TNT and all that, but I don't know if the same thing applies to a nether portal, or even if those features are in Bedrock Edition. So, yeah, that's kind of the dealio that I'm faced with here. So, flint and steel it is, and I do have a steel. I just need the flint. And yes, I do realize it is called iron in this state. So, yeah, you don't have to correct me. I already know. Anyway. Uh-oh, creeper. Okay. Shoot, I don't have anything. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and just step around the creeper and go into my army base this way. Unless one of these has... Okay, that's just normal sand. That's a sapling. Okay, is there anything in here? No. Okay. Okay. Got it. Alright. So, let's look and see in the army base itself if I have any flint, or, even better, a flint and steel that's already been put in. And what luck! I actually have an already built flint and steel. Isn't that nice? So, now I have a way to start the flame. And as such, I'm going to be able to do something about this. So, I'm gonna go and do exactly that, and then once we get done, we can kiss Skybase goodbye for now, as we will be completely done with everything that needs to be done here. So, as you can see, Skybase is basically a ship in a bottle. However, with the skills that I had, for one thing, I couldn't even make a ship to save my life, nor could I make one small enough to fit in that oversized gallon jug. So, what was I to do? Well, I decided that I was going to look up a tutorial based on that exact ship, and copy it from that. That is when I met up with Avocado. That guy gave me exactly features that were not exactly part of the era that I am making this ship in. So I had to improvise and do what I do best. Just basically make a ship that is unique from his, while keeping the same general theme and the same general shape. And thus, the Skybase ship house was built. So that's the history with the Skybase here. Now, I'm gonna go on ahead and go down here like this, and I am going to light this nether portal. Alongside being a source of light, it is also one of the many passageways into the nether. So, like I said before, anyone who's only just now joining this series in this episode and don't know how to build a nether portal, this episode was your guide. Anyway, enough gab. Let's clean this place up if I need to. There it is. There's that piece of string gone. Okay. Doesn't need any string there, and no string there. Awesome. Awesome possum, we have done it! Since I have pretty close to 20 minutes left of the typical maximum, I'm guessing that we can go on ahead and fly on to our next project. That is to say, Acacia Inn in Fort Tribulation. This is going to be a major area for the future, because that castle right there, the nightmare, excuse me, the Nightmare Castle, which is currently standing as a independent attraction, is eventually going to be part of a larger amusement park. Ain't that exciting? Alright, so essentially, the park is going to feature a pretty large variety of rides, from roller coasters to mirror mazes to just about everything under the sun. As you can see, I have made a lot of plots for where these rides are going to be. So, I have some pretty big plans. Especially with that cave over there. That's going to be one of the big ones. That's going to be one of the big attractions. But with this hopefully being a resort, it could not without a resort hotel. And that is where the Acacia Inn comes in. So, right at the moment, the pool is the only thing that is partially built at this point. And even then, I wouldn't consider it all that well built, because, well, it's flooding into the whole rest of the hotel at the moment. We can't have that, can we? Of course not, because that is a huge mold risk. At least it is in the real world, anyway. So, I am going ahead and building the main floor of Acacia Inn. And this is going to end up being a wee bit smaller than the one in Sunnystone, but it's going to be slightly taller as a result. It's not going to be like a skyscraper, mind you. It's just going to be, you know, let's just say a 2-story building. That would be a decent size for a hotel, right? And as such, this hotel will have a capacity of these 3 rooms right here, plus however many I can fit in the upstairs area. Which is all sorts of exciting, isn't it? Alright, so there is a little bit of a catch, though. Due to the limitations of the game right at the moment, there aren't any ways of keeping people from looking in on you on the bottom floors. But this is Minecraft, so you're never truly indecent, since, well, the clothes is basically melded onto your character. It's literally like a part of your character at that point. So it's not really like the character is actually naked, you know. But as soon as there's blocks in the game that you can open and close, and yet and make it to where they look like blinds, that's when we'll truly be able to make this look like a real-life, real-world hotel. So, let's go on ahead and get these acacia stairs. And we can begin to... Actually, you know what? Let's just pop this in like this. And then... if you will unfreeze, please. Okay, come on. So... I think, actually, I'm gonna go on ahead and... I'm gonna actually go ahead and place a row of stairs right around this area, and see what I come out with on that. Which means this needs to be taken out like this, and I need to smooth out the water here. Or not. Okay. So, pop this bucket right back here, and then take something from the middle here and place it here. There we go. Now, I will need to kind of smooth the rest of it out as well, like this. Alright. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, okay. I see what's up. So, essentially what I'm talking about is this pool is fenced in, and if I continued doing what I was going to, pool would have literally no way for you to walk around in it and be able to access all parts of this pool. Here we go. That's more like it. And then, and then we just put this here. And then we fill in the bottom and sides of the pool with acacia planks. So, you can kind of see why this bit of sand here was exposed up until this point right here. Because since this was going to be like this in the first place, it really wasn't going to matter much whether I replace that with anything else or not. Just as long as the end result ends up looking similar to this, we've got it. So, now we go ahead and fence in the pool. So, the walls of the building in this area are like this. So, we just pop this over like this, and take it from there. And with that, this like this, and then we do this like this. Voila! A completely fenced-in pool that you can only access from inside the building legitimately. Basically, what you could do illegitimately is you could essentially put a carpet on here and jump over, or you could mine the fence here. But if this world does go into a money system, please don't do that if you're going to join. Anyway, the thing is, the thing about this what if though is that currently that's all it is, a what if. So, alright. This actually needs to be extended further, whereas the one that I just poked out needed to be removed from its spot in order to actually go right. So, I'm gonna go on ahead and pop this in like so. And then just kind of do this, this, and this. Then I jump over here like so, and pop this in like this. Okay, fill in this wall as well. So, essentially what I'm doing right now is kind of a double project video. It's kind of like... It's kind of like the Battle of Southside. I completed one project... Well, actually, more accurately, it was this is like Nightmare Castle, where I placed a beacon on top of there, then I made Stampy's Hot Buns, then I made Nightmare Castle. So, that's cool. Except I'm pretty sure that this is going to end up being a two-parter, seeing as how I've already spent 20 minutes on it anyway. And like I said before, this is going to be a fair-sized building, and it's going to take a bit of work in order to get done with it. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and plop this door here, and plop this door here. So this is really the only way that I'm going to be able to make it to where the guests don't have peeping toms looking in on them and essentially running their stay. Although, like I said before, there's not really much uh, in terms of nudity in this game, so there's not really that much of a worry anyway. So yeah, there's that. Once I get the walls up here and the tops of the doorways done, I can then put the fill in the ceiling right here. And I'm sorry to the to my viewers, which like a 3-block tall building where you can jump around and not feel like you're scraping your head against the ceiling. But this is a standard 3 blocks per floor building that I generally use as the standard because it's easier that way. Like there's no muss and no fuss, and it's just dirt cheap. I think I've been using the wrong doors for some of these because doesn't need to be a door to ensure privacy. And this one for sure doesn't need to be one to ensure privacy either. Now, where does this one go is the real question. I mean, I guess I could put it in the I guess I could put it in the cafeteria where the breakfast is served and all that. Okay, so grab all this. And I have enough doors to make 5 more rooms. Okay, so another thing is I'm about to put in the desk of the inn. And this is another reason why I generally prefer a 3-block per floor building, so that the guests are not able to jump over this desk into the employees area. Although you could still technically go there even if you're not an employee, just simply by taking the path through the dining room and just ending up in the room that way. So that it doesn't really matter. But hey, I'm nothing if not a man of detail. So let's go on ahead and pop this here like this. And then I just do all this like this and this like this. Just fill it all in and be done with it. Okay. So I could technically make a 45-minute video and make this into a one-shot that way. Sometimes you gotta make those types of sacrifices. But generally I prefer to just make a video of a maximum length of 30 minutes long, so as to keep you guys from getting too bored. So next comes lighting. Per each room, I love to put torches like this, because as a kind of a annoying glitch, you're ending up poking yourself with if you sleep with a torch right above you. And I mean that as uh, behind you as you're sleeping. So just get this guy out of the way. And let's see. Nope. There's a skeleton nearby too. Shoot. No, that's a creeper. No, that's a creeper. Okay. Okay. I was hoping it was a skeleton. It was not a skeleton. And I am very terrified right now. That was incredibly close. That was too close. Okay, so see how the torch is not like poking into you? That's the type of thing that I'm trying to do here. Because if you you know, I'm gonna show you what I mean here in a little bit. Assuming that the glitch was not assuming that either the glitch or the feature was not patched since then. But the next night, I'm going to prove to you why I like doing the torches like the ones in this room instead of the ones in this room. Trust me, this that I'm about to show you is going to be pretty traumatizing. You already know what's coming. Anyway, so this version of Acacia Inn is going to have a really unique twist, because it's going to be of a completely different architecture style than the one in Sunnystone. Now, better? I don't know. But definitely unique. The one down in Sunnystone is of a Gallo-Roman architecture. This one on the other hand, is going to be castle style, aka it's going to be a medieval architecture style. So for those of you that particularly like that style, congratulations. We're getting a castle-themed Acacia Inn put in as we speak. So, rejoice, be happy, and yeah, just enjoy the show. So, I'm going to start on the turrets. The turrets are an important part of any castle, as they are what make a castle a castle. And if you do them, they can protect you from enemy fire. So, say for instance, a skeleton comes knocking at your door. You come up onto the top of your castle, and you hide behind one of those turrets, and you can essentially make it to where, in order to get to you, they'd have to hit your head. And since you're half blocked by the turret, that's going to be a pretty tall order, because they're going to be most likely shooting the block instead of you. Now, this acts as a double-edged sword as well, because on top of them having to shoot you through the turret, you're also going to have to try and shoot them through the turret, or try and do a little sidestepping strategy to ensure that they don't hit you, but you do hit them. So, yeah, the thing about that is good luck. They're if you're in hard mode especially, because their margin of error drops to near zero. So once they shoot, more than likely, their aim is going to be quick and true. And you're going to feel it. Because in hard mode, not only are the skeletons more accurate, but their weapons do more damage too. So essentially, what that means is you're gonna have to really be light on your feet if you want to avoid getting skewered by a skeleton. That's just the done deal of it all. So, I have finally got that done at about 31 minutes. So, now that I've got that done, I can move on to the main meat of the episode. Well, I've already dove into the main meat of the episode, honestly. But what I'm trying to say here is... Oh wait, there's a ladder here. Haha, so funny, so cute. Haha, lol. I am a big screw up and can't seem to do anything right. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this finished off now. Instead of feeling sorry for ourselves. So, right here. So, I'm not entirely sure yet why 5. I may have messed up in placing some of these doors, but honestly speaking, I don't know. It's just a really weird case, honestly. So, pop this like this, and then pop this door right here. And then... Okay, do I have any more planks? Yes, I do. And probably I have even more in the chest downstairs. But I'm not gonna worry about that yet, because I still have some more planks in my inventory. Like, I have 53 planks right now in my inventory. So I'm not really that worried about it. Okay. Oh... Now I see why I have only 5. Fascinating. That is a really good, that was a really good calculation that I did there. Wow. Look at you. Alright, so, bed right here. Alright, so now that I've gotten the main structure of this place done, it's time to put in the bedding. And this is by far the easiest part, because now I don't have to place as many blocks, and I know exactly where everything's going to go. Now, here's the next thing. I have not poked out any windows for this inn, and I know for a fact that there are windows in this inn. So, let's go on ahead and pop this here, pop these torches here, and then we move on to the next room. Which we do this, and this. Pop this here, close the door. And we're going to do this for all of the entire upper floor of the inn, like so. And I don't even know why I had so many beds in that chest when I only had, like, nowhere near as many of the rooms that the chest had beds. Because, let me show you something. Bed, 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 but no lighting. Bed, bed, and bed. So I have all the beds that I could need in here, in this room. Look at that. We made a one-shot, and it did not turn out to be 45 minutes. Alrighty, so since I have some extra torches, I might as well go on ahead and light up the rest of the rooms on this floor. And honestly speaking, let's put in some windows right quick, because, you know, hotel rooms are not meant to be prison cells. They should have windows. So, pop this out like this, and since this leads into another room, I can just do that. Alright, so since I am still using this particular bed as an experiment, I'm gonna leave that torch right there and move on. This one, on the other hand, will not be so lucky, because these two blocks need to be windows. Like this, and like this. Alright. This is basically to make this feel more like a home or more like a hotel than it does a prison. So let's look and see. Okay, so 2 from this wall, 2 from that corner, so like right, and then I believe it's the same on that one side. So let me look and see. So yeah, 2 from the yeah, that's easy. That is so easy. So pop this window out like this, boom. Or not. That actually has no purpose it being a window. So then do this. Okay. And then... oh, grab this. Okay, hello skeleton. There you are. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. He did get wrecked too. Holy crap. Yeah, he just got annihilated. Hello, husks. Okay, so 3 and 3. Okay. So 3 and 3, that's how it goes. 1, 2, 3, pop. And then 1, 2, 3, pop. And I know they're here. Ah! Yup. Get out of here, you stupid zombie and husk. Get out of here. Alright. 1. Ah! Do you guys have anything better to do than to freaking... Okay. There we go. That's done. Now, I just need to do the same thing on the upper floor. So I need to pay very close attention to how this is dressed. So. Alright. Let's say that this is here. Let's say this is the corner. So 1, 2, here. Wait, hold on. Actually, this is supposed to be the corners and window, not this. So, okay. And then 1, 2, 3, pop. And then, of course, the middle of the room right here is where this window goes. And then the middle of the room here is where this window goes. Okay. Now then. Now, I can go on ahead and put this little window right here. And then these 2 windows go here and here. Okay. This is the part of the episode that's going to take the longest, I bet. The work of the inn, and that generally takes some time. So I'm gonna pop this like this, and that's done. Okay, make sure to close that door too, and that door. Okay, now here I'm just going to poke in one window, because this part over here is where a room would have been if I had not if this ladder didn't exist. But since that ladder does exist, well, this ain't a room. This is just a corridor leading up to the roof. So let's go downstairs and take a good gander at what this place looks like with all the windows. Okay. Or all of the window holes, anyway. Okay, now that one right there, it doesn't really count because there's a wall there. But this looks good. This looks good and symmetrical. Okay, and I am too hungry to sprint. This all looks good and symmetrical, and the little cute bunny right there in the window right there. And then... hey! Did I I think the door and the, staircase is going to have to switch places, because that looks very wonky. Okay. I think I can spare a couple of minutes to put that the way I want it. So, I'm gonna go on ahead and take this out, and then... Alright. Just basically do all this. Okay. Hello. And that's another advantage to open windows. Okay, so... See this torch right here? How it's seemingly poking through you? That's uncomfortable, isn't it? Luckily, I can just do that and fix the problem. So that's what I was telling you about when I said the torch being there was going to be uncomfortable and traumatizing. So, I'm gonna poke out this wall right here, and this door is going to be moved. Wait. Why have I designed this like this? Okay, I can fix this. Give me a minute, I can fix this. Okay. Okay. So just pop this like this, and put this door right here. And then, I just need to pop this here like this. Alright. This will be the last change that I make. And I can't even make the change because that door's in the way. Dadgummit! Why have I designed this like this? This is so stupid. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna figure this out off camera, and in the next episode... Let me get my notes right quick. In the next episode, I'm going to be... Come on, grab the notes. My table's far away from me, so just bear with me here. The next project is going to be the Questopia mines. So, since that's going to take a lot less time than this took, I'm also going to be showing off that lost footage that I was telling you about. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I sure hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. But until then, I'll just free up my hand so that I can wave without bonking my head with the acacia plank. Adios, amigos.